Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video we're going to talk about upcoming fragrances that are going to be launched, that have been launched, and all of the exciting fragrance news. Starting off the video, I did a poll to see if anyone was interested in me doing a review for not David Beckham, Victoria Beckham's actual fragrance line. She launched, I believe it was 3 fragrances, and they're pretty expensive. For 50 mils, they are costing 200 US dollars, which is a 1.7-ounce bottle here in the States. And if you decide to get the big one, which is the 100 mils or 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, it is going to be 290 bucks. So she has this fashion line. I haven't actually seen anything from her fashion line or actually looked at any of her fashion shows. I am a fashion lover, but I'm not really keen on looking at her stuff. I think it's kind of like a Kate Spade slash Tom Ford mix up, something like the Row as well. So I have a magazine here which has a sample of it. So I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts on the actual fragrance itself. I'm not going to go into a full in-depth review itself because at this point, the actual fragrance itself is only the dry down. You can't really get the full scope of a fragrance based on one of these little samples here, but I thought it would be fun to do it with you. So let's look at it. She did launch 3 different ones. The first one that she launched, or they all launched at the same time, is Sweet 302. I believe that's what it's called. And then she launched this one here, which is a Portofino 97 is the other one, which is that blue bottle. I will obviously flash pictures of the fragrance bottle on screen. And the last one, I can't see what it is. But I did write some notes on the one that they actually sampled out here, which is going to be Portofino 97. And the fragrance is very, very nice, at least the dry down, because like I said, this is only going to be the dry down of the fragrance itself. The dry down is very nice. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Burberry Her. It also reminds me of Baccarat Rouge. Both of those already smell very similar to each other anyways. They're both by Francis Kurkdjian. This fragrance itself is very nice. It's very refreshing. It's very light. It has a sweet element to it, but it also has a floral heart to it and a lot of musk. Very sexy, very fun for the summertime season, and I definitely think that this is one to get if you like Victoria Beckham and if you also want a fragrance that is going to be very fun and vibrant, especially if you're going on vacation. The bottles themselves, I think they're metal. Let me know down in the comments if you have purchased one because I would really like to know if it's actually metal or if it's a glass bottle. It could even be plastic at this point. So let me know down in the comments if you do have one and let me know what your thoughts on the fragrance are. In other news, we have Roja Parfums and Montblanc partnering up to launch 4 different fragrances. These are not super expensive. When I actually looked at them, I thought, oh, Montblanc is coming out with their own private line, but it's a collaboration between Roja Parfums and Montblanc. Montblanc does have their own fragrance line, and Roja Parfums is its own fragrance maker, so it's a little confusing, if you will, but let's see. So they have 4 different ones. They have Black Mysterious, I will list it down here below, I can't pronounce that one. They also have Extreme Leather, Patchouli Ink, and Vetiver Glacier. They are not, like I said, super expensive. I don't see anywhere that they're available here in the States, at least as of now. You can get them in Europe, and if you are in the States, by the way, you can order them on Harrods. Harrods is a very cool website because they're obviously a department store that's, iconic for the UK. But if you order from Harrods, just so you do know, they are a little bit cheaper because European prices tend to be a little bit cheaper than here in the States. But I think there is a $42.50 actual delivery fee. So if you are going to order from Harrods, then definitely check it out. But I would certainly say to order in bulk to save some money, with that actual shipping cost. But the fragrance itself on Harrods' website is going to be 137 US dollars. And it doesn't specify. I think it's a 100 ml size bottle, but it doesn't really specify. There's a lot of like little, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you know more about this fragrance line. I'm actually very excited. The ones that really catch my attention are going to be the Glacial or Vetiver Glacier. I love Vetiver. I also want to try Patchouli Ink. That sounds like something very interesting. We also have Versace launching Eros Energy, which is going to be a very vibrant yellow bottle itself. The notes seem interesting. It seems like it's going to be a fresher version of Eros. If you know Eros by Versace, it is a very deep, almost tonka bean bomb. It's going to be sweet but deep and kind of powdery and smoky at the same time. It's nice fragrance for the 2010 era. I don't think it's nice fragrance for now, but that's just my opinion. Notes of it are going to be grapefruit, mandarin orange, Italian bergamot, lemon, lime, white amber, as well as blackcurrant, pink pepper, musk, oak moss, and patchouli. So it's going to be a very light version of Eros. I'm not sure how this is going to work because Eros is known for being a little bit deeper. They do have Eros Flame, which was launched, I think it was last year, the year before, but Eros Energy is coming out this year. Celine is also launching a fragrance this year. It's named ZuZu or Zozo. I don't know how you would pronounce it. Let me know down in the comments if you know. But the fragrance itself is a little interesting because it's very, I'm not going to say it's fully different from anything else that Celine has launched thus far, but it's going to be a little bit more sweet compared to any other fragrance that they do have on the market currently. Notes seem a little interesting, like I said, for Celine. It's going to have benzoin, labdanum, musk, patchouli, tonka bean, and vanilla. So it is going to be, like I said, leaning very sweet, very gourmand. And that's interesting because most of Celine fragrances are going to be orris butter, orris root, or they're going to have some kind of powdery elements to it, but they also have lots of smokiness to the actual fragrances themselves. So this one's exciting. I would really like to review it. I'm not sure if anyone has an interest. When I did the poll, you guys were like, no, you guys were not interested in me actually doing a review on it. So let me know down in the comments if that is something you would like me to check out for you. If it's not, also let me know down in the comments. So Louis Vuitton has launched 3. They did launch 2 this year of their Pure Parfum collection. I don't know the price on this. Let me know if you know this because I looked online, I tried to do research, and there's nowhere where the actual fragrance price is listed, unfortunately. So I don't know. When you look on their website, it does say price upon inquiry, so you have to contact them to get the price for them. One of the ones that they launched this year is going to be Pure Amber, and that one's going to have ambroxan and ambergris. So we're getting a synthetic component in a pure fragrance, which is kind of a problem to me, especially because if they are asking for price upon inquiry, I'm sure it's going to be well above the $600 mark. I could be wrong about that, but if I am correct, then I'm not really okay with paying for ambroxan at that price point. Ambergris, yes, it's very expensive, and that is if the ambergris is natural and naturally occurring. The other one that they did launch is Pure Sandalwood as well. This is more up my alley. I love sandalwood. And this one is going to have sandalwood and musk. So it could be good. It could be very nice. I'm not sure, again, what size they are. I'm not sure if they're actually pure parfums, like straight up parfums, or what they are. But definitely let me know down in the comments if that is something you are interested in. I can try to check it out. It might be out of my price point, but I am more than happy to see if I can get that rolling for you. Now, I did get some, news about some more affordable fragrances, and I was kind of curious if you guys even are interested in this. So H&M is launching their own collection or some fragrances. I know that Zara fragrances are very popular, and I also know that Banana Republic fragrances are also very popular, but H&M is launching, I think, 3 or 4 different fragrances. The first one that they're launching is Adventure Seeker. And that one seems like it's a well-rounded fragrance. Nothing super original. It's going to have bergamot, black pepper, jasmine, orris root, tobacco, amber, cedar, leather, milk, musk, praline, and sandalwood. So it's kind of your run-of-the-mill fragrance. I mean, nothing super special here. But, you really have to smell it to really determine that. And I'm not trying to be mean, but most of the time these fragrance lines or like mainstream fast fashion actual labels will kind of stick to using synthetic components to save on cost. And that kind of ruins the fragrances for me because there's always this like tangy, very like sharp sandalwood in the background, which is not really refined or even good. They also are coming out with Chic Socialite, and that one is, let me read you the notes here. Bergamot, honeysuckle, jasmine. It's also going to have orange, cotton candy, marshmallow, musk, and vanilla. So this is going to be a cotton candy and marshmallow scent. That's not something that I'm into, but I'm sure someone out there that is in their teens will probably like this fragrance, and I'm sure it's going to be I hope it's fairly affordable, right? The other one that they're launching is called Personal Muse, and that one's going to have almond, peach, jasmine, orris root, tuberose, cocoa, sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla. So Yeah, I mean, these bottles don't look anything super expensive. They don't look like they're, groundbreaking or they're just trying to win an award for the best packaging out there. But they're going to be mass market, mass release fragrances. Hopefully they're affordable. And if you guys want me to do a review on them, I will be happy to do that. It's not really my forte or my niche, but I am up for doing it as well. So let me know down in the comments what fragrance you're excited for. Let me know down in the comments as well as to what other fragrances you would like me to talk about. If there's anything you would like me to review, I have been reviewing quite a bit of these more unknown fragrances that are going to be more in the designer realm. But if there's a brand or actual fragrance that you would like me to touch upon or to review, then definitely let me know down in the comments. I would be very happy to do so. Also, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, you guys, for more fragrance related content. Until next time, take care. Bye.